Minecraft has arguably one of the most iconic soundtracks of any game. The nostalgia people feel listening to this is greater than any other soundtrack, ever. Some of the most memorable songs being Wet Hands, Sweden, and the subject of today's video, Subwoofer Lullaby. What always amazed me about the song is its simplicity. Most of the nostalgic Minecraft songs use only about 2 or 3 instruments, but this uses just one. So I wanted to find out how the song is made and what makes it so nostalgic. And the answer is simpler yet weirder than you think. Basically, this is Absynth. It's a really weird niche VST. It's from like the early 2000s, I think, and it's basically carries a lot of the Minecraft songs. Like, for example, just listen to this. I know this isn't a song, but listen to this. So basically, Absynth is this really weird VST that's used in a ton of the Minecraft Volume Alpha and Volume Beta songs. And it's got this one specific sound that you're definitely gonna recognize. Alright, so the preset we're using is the Absynth 5 digital piano computer keys. Just sounds like this on its own. Which is basically 100% accurate to the original, but there's a few little extra things you need to get to make it perfect. So, first of all, I'm gonna add a sound goodizer with a pretty low, like, what would you call this? Low effect, I guess. Then I'm going to add a fruity parametric EQ with just some little raising of the low mids and the high mids, and I'm going to cut off most of the highs. Just sort of crunches it up a bit more, sounds nice. Then I'm going to add a little bass boost in another parametric EQ. Next I'm going to add a fruity delay bank with a really low time, so this is set to 0 to 40 and pretty high volume. This just adds a little stuttering of the notes after they play. And then finally, a Fruity Reverb 2. This is literally just a default preset. It adds quite a lot. It adds a sort of spacey feel. Reverb is basically the sound of space. Alright, so the first pattern literally just plays these repeating notes. It's C, E and B, G, E and B again. Sounds like this. And this just plays throughout the entire first pattern. And the next pattern is these bass notes here. This is just C, C an octave above, C, C an octave above, and then C, B, C, B. So it sounds like this. And this plays for 2 bars. Then what we have is I actually duplicated the Absynth plugin and I put it on a much lower volume. This is on 36%. And it plays these little filler notes before, I guess you could say, like the chorus. It just sounds like this. It just sounds like much more distant, much more quieter. It's in the background, so you can't hear it as much. Then we've got the main repeating pattern throughout the chorus of the song. Plays this. Pretty cool. And then we've got this absolutely, oh my god, it's so beautiful. This is the lead that plays throughout the chorus of the song. And then finally, just to end off the song, it plays this. And these notes just stay in until the next part of the song, which I haven't remade. Same thing with the bass notes from the beginning. And then the lead just plays this. Yeah, so that is basically the entire remake. All I have at the beginning is I just have a bit of volume automation. So it goes from being quite quiet at the beginning, you can hear, sounds like this, to then later on being much louder, sounds like this. And then you'll notice how there's this weird sort of, it sounds a bit more like high. That's because I have some FM automation, so it just goes from being slightly low at the beginning of the song and then raises after 4 bars. And so altogether, the remix sounds like this. So yeah, there you go. Obviously the remake isn't 100% accurate because I'm not that talented, but I mean, I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want me to make a video on more of the Minecraft songs, like for example, Wet Hands and Dry Hands, I already know what piano they use. I could definitely make a video on that, and I could do a bit more research and find some of the other ones. But if you want me to do a video on that, leave a comment. If you want me to remake any other songs, leave a comment, and please subscribe, please.